As you guys already know, the Hog Pass has been out for a couple of days now. It's slightly different from the leaks, but not by a lot, mainly in the premium and plus versions, because those were not actually separate in the leak, and also a few changes did actually happen to the full paid version of the Hog Pass, so the value proposition has actually changed. So we can go ahead and have a discussion and actually use some pricing from the game itself and check if Hog Pass is actually worth the investment. The free version has remained the same. Here's the full list of all the rewards that you can get upon clearing the full Hog Pass, which means reaching level 80. Now obviously, since this is a free tier, you cannot complain about the rewards. Those are whatever. Those are simply just extras that you would get by simply just playing, so you cannot really be ungrateful about those. Obviously, free rewards are good, better than having nothing, but at the same time, 9000 gold is legitimately pathetic. You can go to the Abyss version of Gillas Dungeon and kill the golem there and spend only 5 keys to get 130,000 gold, so 90,000 is a really horrible proposition. And considering how long it will take you to actually reach level 80, if you actually do reach it in the first place, it actually would be great if they add a little bit more gold, maybe spread 1 million gold across all 80 levels. I don't think that would be really that bad. Most endgame players already know just how little 1 million gold actually is. You probably won't even be able to level up 2 SSR weapons to the level 50 fully, so yeah, I don't think asking for that much across 80 levels should be outrageous, but please guys, let me know what you think about that. Maybe you have another opinion, maybe you think that whatever they are giving is actually good enough. So yeah, let's continue with other rewards. Now, basic items such as EXP, enhancement and refinement stones are good, and obviously getting that amount for free, although not a lot, is still fairly decent. I can't really say that it's good, but I can't really say that it's bad either. Obviously those are just free rewards from something that you would already do, so yeah, I can't really complain. As for 45 keys and 5 pulls, that's great in my opinion, that's quite good. I can't really complain about that. For free rewards, that's great. But come on, why do we have to keep keys at 45? Why not round it up, make it 50? I don't think it's an outrageous thing to ask. Now, the 5 uncommon and 5 premium tier up stones are quite decent. Actually, matter of fact, that's quite good, because very often, even if you are a paid player, you will come across an issue with them, because most likely you have been farming high difficulty boss fights, which don't drop those, and the boss fights in the open world don't drop those either, so it's actually good that they are giving those. As for the material chests and bundles that you can see on the right, those are not selectable, those are random, so not quite great, but of course for free rewards those are fairly decent. As for the tokens, it's okay, I guess. If they added like 5 elite tokens and just 3 more courage tokens, would have been perfect. I would have not complained at all. Now, in my opinion, the free version of the Hog Pass is okay. It's not great, it's not good, but it's free, so you can't really complain about extra free rewards. 45 cube keys are amazing, and the 5 pulls are also great, but I have a feeling that they might upgrade this in the future, and that currently they think that average player is stuck between world level 2 and world level 3, and in that case those rewards are not only adequate but are actually very good. So hopefully as the player progression happens, they add at least a little bit more to the free version of the Hog Pass. Here's the leaked version of the paid Hog Pass, which many considered atrocious, and here's the actual Hog Pass that we got after the changes. When it comes to basic stuff like gold, mastery XP, enhancement and refinement stones, the number of them has been decreased, however everything else has actually gotten quite better. Oh, except for the keys, you are getting 20 less keys. Previously you would have gotten 140, now you get 120. Obviously the addition of star memory and loyalty coins does bring a lot of value compared to the leaked version of the Hog Pass where they were not mentioned, but obviously those are not the only items that add value to the current version of the Hog Pass compared to its leaked predecessor. The remnant of the Rift and also 5 SSR shards are actually incredible. Those are very difficult to acquire, especially the remnant of the Rift, which actually costs 3000 loyalty points in the shop. Now, based on the items that we saw, we can go ahead and calculate the value for the Plus version of the Hog Pass. Firstly, let's figure out how much loyalty you get for every $1. On average, every $5 that you spend gets you 60 loyalty points, which means that for every $1 that you spend on the game, you are getting about 12 loyalty coins. And considering that remnants of the Rift costs 3000 loyalty points, that means you have to spend about $250 to get a single one. So the existence of the remnants of the Rift in the Hog Pass already justifies its price when adjusted to the pricing in the game. The same exact pricing will apply to 5 SSR magic crystal shards that you get from the Hog Pass, which means that you are actually getting the same value as 1 remnant of the Rift, so another $250. Are those items actually worth $500? No? Then how do we calculate their value? Actually, it's fairly simple. Well, it's not really simple, however, there is an example in real life that we can use to determine the value of those items. Many banks actually do have loyalty systems that give certain points for every one of your currency that you spend. After looking into many different banks, I have found out an average to be about 2 points for every one of the currency spent. But that does not mean that every 2 points are actually worth 1 of the currency. The system actually works a lot differently. On average, once you spend 200 of the currency and get 400 of the points, you are actually able to buy an item that costs 1 of your currency. So for example, if you spend $200 and get 400 points, you're able to buy $1 worth of items. Now, since in 7 Deadly Sins Origin you get 12 loyalty points for every $1 that you spend, we will have to multiply our average by 6, which means that in a realistic setting you are getting $1 worth of value for every 2400 loyalty points that you get. Now, since the 5 SSR shards and the remnants of the Rift are costing you 6000 loyalty points, we can go ahead and calculate how many dollars worth are we getting from those items. All you have to do is divide 6000 by 2400 and you will get $2.5. So those 2 items alone already contribute to the 1/4 of the entire price of the Hog Pass Plus, which is actually not that bad. Obviously that's not where the Hog Pass ends, and there are other items as well, and you can see the value of them that I personally calculated. Now, the lower prices that you see, like 5 cents and 8 cents, they are based on the loyalty. That's why they are actually so low. Obviously, you will need to spend significantly more to acquire enough loyalty to buy those items. However, through our conversion, we have determined what the actual price is going to look like. We also have 1200 star memory, which is easy to calculate since every $1 can get you 120 star memory. 2 regular pools and 5 premium pools cost about $17.5 based on the conversion rate from the star memory. You also get 120 cube keys, which I rated at $2, but I know you guys will tell me, well, 120 cube keys cost $5 in the shop. Yes, but they do come with ingot selection chest, which I priced at $3, and you get 2 of those, so in total extra $8. I rated the SSR weapon selection chest at $1 based on the item that we already have in shop that gives 1 SSR weapon for $1. Yes, it's limited to only 3 weapons, however, still you are only getting 1 and you are able to select exactly like in the selection chest. So let's keep it at $1. As for the other upgrade materials that are present in Hog Pass, I could not really get a reference, so let's value them at extra $5. So, in conclusion, if you spend $10 on the Hog Pass, the items that you get would be worth about $43.71. Now, of course, there are other things to consider. For example, pricing in dollar for me was based on the Steam, and I'm sure most of you guys also have the same pricing. However, obviously in some European countries the pricing of the Hog Pass will be higher, and for example in Japan, especially on Play Store, people are actually able to buy those items for almost 40% off, which is obviously even greater in terms of value. I think I have been fairly objective with the calculation of the value that you will return from the Hog Pass, but if I did make mistakes, do let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if you already bought or are planning to buy the Hog Pass Plus. Either way, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to leave a like to help with the algorithm so other people can also see this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And whoa, wait a minute, I think I forgot something. Oh yeah, I just remember, we forgot to mention the premium version of the Hog Pass, which here are the rewards on the screen. If you spend extra $10 over the Hog Pass Plus, you will get this atrocious deal that's absolute dog shit. So please guys, as someone who would never want to tell you what monetary choices to make, I'm begging you to not buy the fucking Hog Pass Premium. That's absolute garbage. If you want to support the game, buy the fucking Hog Pass Plus, but not the premium version.